witches. It was conceived through sorcery, and it was to be destroyed by all that is evil. But the courage of one mortal saved it. And so, into an age of darkness, in a time of mysticism, sacrifice, and plunder, there came the only light, the Beastmaster. Born with the strength of a black tiger, the courage of an eagle, the power that made him more than any hero. More than any lover. He was lord and master over all beasts. He was the Beastmaster. Behold the wonder, the horror, the fantasy, the challenge of the one warrior they called the Beastmaster. Mark Singer is Dar, Tanya Roberts is Carrie, Rip Torn is Mayak, John Amos is Seth. Together they take us on a fascinating journey back into unexplored times. Conquer your fears. Face the unknown. And discover the incredible link between man, animal, and all that is phantasmagorical. In the world of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dar. The Beastmaster. The epic adventure of a new kind of hero.
The Beastmaster is an action-adventure fantasy movie that was released on August 20th, 1982. Really, the only famous people in this movie are Tanya Roberts and Rip Torn. But I will answer the same question I always ask. Is it good or not? Well, let's find out by starting with the story. The story follows Dar, who seeks revenge after his village gets destroyed by a priest. With the help of supernatural powers and animal allies, he wages war against the cult and is joined by another village. Overall, this is a pretty fucking good story. It reminds me a lot of Conan the Barbarian. Both these movies are sword and sorcery movies, and they're both pretty dark movies. Yeah, The Beastmaster is an extremely dark movie, especially for a PG movie. I mean, when the very first scene has a woman dying of childbirth, you know it's going to be a dark one. Yeah, Star Wars fans, women do die of childbirth, so stop fucking saying Padme died of a broken heart. I'm sorry, I just really fucking hate it when people say that. If they said it as a joke, it's even worse because now they come across as sick bastards. Anyway, that's not the only moment that's dark in The Beastmaster. There are multiple people who are implied to have been impaled. There's on-screen torture, and it also has heavy anti-religious themes, much like Conan the Barbarian. But like that one, it never gets to the point of being nihilistic, and has plenty of fun and lighthearted moments. What makes the story so good is that Dar is a pretty likable character with a distinct voice. Dar is kind of a loose cannon. He just goes around trying to help as many people as possible while trying to get the priests who are controlling the land. It is unclear what he is going to do next, but there is a method to his madness. I also really do like his animal friends. Coda and Moda, the ferrets, I think that's what they are really helpful at stealing shit from the enemies. But my favorite has to be the panther. I don't think he's given a name. He may come across as intimidating, but he leaves his human allies alone. He also attacks the villain towards the end of the movie, which is nice. But more on that later. Also, I just love panthers. Also, as a nice little bonus, you get to see Tanya Roberts' tits. Not only that, but you get to see her friend's tits too, and she's kind of hot. There's no fucking way this movie would have been rated PG if it were made today. As for Kiri, she is a slave to the priests who initially refuses to go along with Dar. But once she and her cousin are saved by Dar, she is the one that convinces Dar to help him by kissing him. Interesting development there. She also has an intense moment when she's being tortured by the priests, or she sees that her father is, one of the two, and she's all like, "You bastard, I'll kill you!" She is a pretty good character. I do think it's a little contrived when that guy who was rescued from the temple does not trust Dar, even though he has done nothing wrong. Dar has done nothing wrong. Especially since the villains find out the plan that the guy came up with and capture all the people in the village that were in that area. But I guess it was a logical turn of events. But what I really want to talk about is the ending. If you have not seen this movie, skip to the timestamp in the description. I fucking love how Dar refuses to become king and rule the village. They managed to pull a good subversion of the whole rightful ruler trope. Instead, the kid who was injured ends up becoming king. What tells me is that Dar doesn't want to rule or have anyone rule him. I think that is a perfectly reasonable thing to want to do. On top of that, Kiri ends up coming with him. While Dar and Kiri are kissing, the panther and one of the ferrets starts kissing, which is kind of weird, but not enough to ruin the good moment. Alright, time for the action scenes. The action scenes are pretty fucking great. It has plenty of sword fighting and kicking, and there are even some explosions in the climactic action scene. It is filmed and edited very well, like most movies from that era are. There is some blood when Dar kills one of the priests, but it's not nearly as gory as Conan. Now for the production values. The cinematography, editing, sound, and visual effects are all pretty good for the era. The music is also pretty good. There are some memorable melodies, and it has a good style. That's really all I can say about it. Overall, The Beastmaster is a pretty good classic movie. Sorry, I got a notification. I don't think it's as good as Conan the Barbarian, but it's still really good. It has a cast of really good characters. I really like the animal aspect, and the action scenes are pretty good. I really had a fun time with this one. And I think I like this one more than Time Rider. I think it's that damn good. I give The Beastmaster 4 out of 5 stars with the title of awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to plug my Patreon and my Instagram. If you follow me on Patreon, you can get exclusive updates on my next videos. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can see all the pictures I took in Venice, Italy, and other stuff. So go check those out if you want. I'll see you next time on the Freedom Jingos.
Voices